to another episode of Los BenchWarmers. You change it up all the time.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Jesus.
Sal's gonna add here fireworks.
Oh, God. I tell you, I hate doing this. Jesus.
All the edits by Sal.
What's my gift? You haven't taken
Coffee. There you go.
You haven't taken me out for our first year anniversary.
When is our first year anniversary?
And Octubre. We passed
Octubre?
already. Yeah. What was? It was I didn't know. January was the first thing.
The first time we met in person was at the Counterpoint, right?
Yeah.
Was it like November maybe?
Something like that. Yeah. October, November. Because January that was the first project we did for Barkings at Seaside.
Barkings. Show's coming up.
Oh. Man, that feels like it's been like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it feels
Doesn't
like
it?
a while. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Like
we're on each other's lives like very strongly from a point on. It's like all over social media and shit like that. It's like these people, it's weird for older people to make good friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It usually happens when you're like 15 and then you're friends forever.
Yeah. Are we friends forever?
All right, so Christmas. Let's put this hypothetical questions. If you could pick one gift right now that you want right now, one gift, not money, because I don't want $1 million. Like one cool gift that you've been like eyeballing, what would it be?
Jennifer Lopez.
I did not see.
For autograph. She's my favorite. She's She's like the first big Latina artist.
I'm sorry, Isa.
No. She's the first big.
Okay.
She agrees. That's my hall pass.
That's your hall pass.
My only hall pass. What was yours? What was yours? No, you said it.
Aquaman. What's his name? Momoa.
She would leave me. She would leave me after that. Jesus Christ. I have no muscles, no hair.
The opposite.
Fuck that.
That's a weird name, though. I don't think, how is that? Well, the guy is attractive, I guess. But Momoa, I was like, what kind of last name is that?
That's an exotic name. Jason Momoa. Yeah, that's exotic. I'm down for that.
To me, it sounds like, Hey, nothing against you, guy.
Cool.
We can still hang out, okay? Your last name is just
Well, who's your hall pass?
No, I don't talk about that. It just brings such a turmoil.
Yeah.
Explosion. I'd rather not.
That's why from beginning I've been open. Of course, I love my wife. She's my everything. You know, she's my partner.
I know. You're not saying you would love Jennifer.
No,
Lopez,
I would hate her. You know what I'm saying?
You will hate her on that beautiful metaphors, right? I hate that.
But if I can't be not honest, but if I cannot be me around her, like
no,
you know what I'm saying?
I know. I just we'll never talk about it. Truly, no. I was just thinking, if right now in my life, what I want is like a cool camera.
Oh yeah, me too. I need
like a 360 camera or something like that.
I need microphone. I will make microphone because the one we have is like $20 one. Yeah. Not this one, but the one we use for
these are good mics. I've been considering buying some myself because these are not mine.
Yeah.
Exploit the system.
I like the DJI ones.
Oh yeah, those are cool too.
Cool. Yeah,
they're cheaper than this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll see.
Yeah, but Christmas coming with the kids. What are your kids? What do they go for?
My God,
everything.
Everything, and we have nothing.
I've been trying to narrow my. He's like, can I get this for Christmas? Can I get this for Christmas? Can I get? I'm like, no. You think of one or two, and it's a maybe.
Yeah, I think this year, my 8-year-old son is going to find out that Santa Claus is not real because we can't afford nothing right now this year.
Oh my God, my kid is already asking too many questions. I don't know how to keep up I don't remember when I found out. It didn't like break my heart, to be honest, but you know, my wife is trying to keep it as much as we can because it's cool. It's an illusion, but I'm a bad liar, so I don't know.
In Peru, the Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's from here, though.
No, but not Mexico.
No?
No, there's no Santa Claus.
Really?
Los Tres Leyes.
Really?
Yeah, we do the Los Tres Leyes.
So you guys follow more Spain in that aspect. That's from Spain too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mexico is Catholic all around.
No, I know, but we're Catholic too. But it's weird how certain countries are more influenced by the United States, depending. Like Argentinians are like anti-Americans, very anti. Same as Spanish. Even when they pronounce things, like let's say the word is Publix, and they say Publix because I read Spanish, so I pronounce it in Spanish. Shit like that. It's funny because it doesn't work. Like all stereotypes are not 100%, but ever since I could think of, and also I think what it depends on. Sadly, but everything relates to your class, your status.
Yeah.
Because my grandparents had money and they came to the States. My grandma was huge decorating her house for Christmas.
Yeah.
She had the latest things. I remember the first year back in the 90s when she brought back the Santa Claus that says, ho, ho, ho. And we were like, what is that? Incredible. It's a fucking toy that talks. How does it talk? It has a sensor. It was amazing. Yeah, it was crazy.
No.
But yeah, those Christmas were insane too. My grandparents had like a big house in Peru and they had some money, so those were the Christmases, man. I remember having all the G.I. Joes, all the like.
Damn, no.
Yeah. At a point in my life, there was money.
In Mexico, because when I was a kid, I used to spend it in Mexico, and el ratón will leave you a box of a shoebox full of cookies and candy.
Really?
And that was our.
El ratón in Christmas? Mm-hmm. Wow. So in Peru, we use el ratón instead of the tooth fairy. Like in Peru, we don't have a tooth fairy. In Peru, el ratón takes your tooth and leaves you a coin.
I don't know, but we have that. No, we have something like. We have that because it's Americanized, so we do that to our kids. But from Mexico, I don't think we have something like that.
In Peru, we do, and it's not. I never knew about the tooth fairy. Like my first encounter with the tooth fairy.
Oh yeah, you met her? Oh.
It was a scary movie. I never knew that the tooth fairy is supposed to be a good thing for the kids.
Yeah.
When I first came to the States and I learned about the tooth fairy, it was a scary movie. So
like
I always.
The Leprechaun.
No, it was called the Tooth Fairy.
I know, but like the movie Leprechaun, the horror movie. Leprechaun?
Yeah, it was something like that, but in the early 2000s, and later in life, I learned that the tooth fairy was like a good thing that left you money. In Peru, it's un ratón, el ratón.
Yeah, no.
That's weird that you guys use el ratón for Christmas. You see, cultures
After
are
Christmas,
so.
not like exactly. Yeah.
And the same with like in Spain, they do something with Los Reyes that bring you the presents, and it's like way after Christmas. It's a different day.
It's a different day. January. Yeah.
Yeah. See, in Peru, we don't do that. I mean, there is Los Reyes, and there. Man, I guess when your family has so much money that you do Christmas and that, because I guess my grandma at one point was like I was spoiled when I was young. My parents had money. It all stopped when I was 10, though. Everything after 10 is a rough life.
It still haunts you.
That's why I keep buying shoes. I couldn't buy. So I wanted these shoes when I was 13. I'll buy them now that I'm 41. Yeah, but I guess la bajada, we call it la bajada de Reyes. I don't know why la bajada. I guess they were in the mountain. They have to go down. I don't know. But it's called bajada de Reyes. But in Christmas, ever since I can remember, we celebrated and in Peru it's really big that you celebrate the 24th, or was, I have to say, because now they're adjusting.
No, that's not good. Because
back in the day, the 24th at midnight, you open your presents.
Same.
24th at midnight.
Yeah. Now this new age, no, let's do it 25th in the morning. I'm like, no, our cultures, the kids can't wait until midnight.
Oh, my dad, the last Christmas we spent in Peru when I was 16, and it wasn't a big thing. My grandma didn't have a big house. It was just an apartment. And I think like at 9, my dad was like, I don't care about tradition. Let's open presents right now.
No.
My dad completely derailed. My grandma was like her world was falling apart. Because my dad, I think he was like, I'm hungry. Like, let's have dinner right now. And I think we opened presents at like 10. But when we were younger, my grandma would put her cassette of the Christmas carols, all in Spanish, what they call it villancicos. And my grandma will make us sing. And because we were young and we wanted the presents, we'll sing with her. She would play her 30 minutes each side, and she's like, "You need to sing. Start singing at 11, so by midnight you can have your present." That was crazy. And then when I was like 12, 13, I was like, "I'm not singing shit.
I'm done with this.
I'm done with this singing.
Santa Claus is not real."
I know Santa Claus didn't bring shit.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm sad about, because my son, he has a list of stuff he wants, and there's no way we can get it for him this year. And I'm like, "Fuck, this is the year he's gonna find out that Santa Claus is not real." Because he goes, "Santa Claus is gonna get it for me because he has the biggest credit card in the world." You know,
it's weird how each family, like I guess my son is not gonna watch this, so it's fine.
I doubt it.
Sometimes we pop on YouTube because I watch it sometimes, but no, I don't think he's gonna watch this. But yeah, for all kids out there, Santa, it's real. Turn this off right now because I'm about to reveal something. In her family, they talk, and I don't know if any other families do that, but my wife's mom told Ali that she will send money to Santa to buy the presents, so the kids kind of knew there was some sense of the money. It's not the most important, but it depending on your parents' budget.
Yeah, okay,
so
that makes sense.
Which to me is super weird. Like when I heard that, I was like, "Who does that?"
Yeah, what's the point of sending them? Just go to the store.
Yeah. So it's like, no, we owe money to Santa because we work really hard for this money that we're giving to Santa. I guess Santa will give you discounts. I don't fucking know what the whole story was.
Yeah.
And I don't know how other families handle it. My parents weren't very good at that, truly. I don't even remember when we were like, "Wow, it's not real," whatever. Like, it wasn't like, "Oh, it broke my heart." I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, I think I always knew there was no Santa.
I remember being young and having the illusion of Santa at some point, and then at some point not having it, but it wasn't a big traumatizing event for me. I don't remember when it happened. It probably my older cousins, like everything happened with my older cousins. My first cigarette,
Damn,
like I started smoking when I was like 10.
Damn, cuz.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
That's why I'm straight edge now, because I
no wonder
try
your voice
all
is
the
like that.
crazy stuff. My voice.
Yeah.
No, I was very young. One of my cousins
drugs?
was like, never had. I think that's. Yeah, I was talking to my wife about this. I never had the passion to do drugs, and I was always early on. I was scared that I would become addicted. But it's weird because we didn't have like an addict in the family. Like I had some friends that had somebody in the family was in rehab. Somebody in their family, they kicked them out of the house because of drugs. We didn't have that. But I always, when I was younger, I'm talking about high school, early high school, I'll be like, I don't want to even try it because what if I get addicted to weed? Like it was like a little chip in my head. I don't know why it was there.
I was never. I couldn't risk being on drugs
Because your mom will kick your butt, or what?
that too. But I was helping paying bills.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't risk it.
Yeah, I see.
You know what I'm saying?
See, for me, when
After high school, it was different, but not doing.
Yeah. For me, when we first learned, this is a Christmas episode. Here comes the drugs. When I first learned about my parents smoking weed, this is how I found out. My parents smoked weed all my life, and I didn't know. But when I was hanging out with older kids, I was probably 15, and there was these guys that were like between 20, 25. We hang out in the same circle, older brothers or whatever. And I smelled that smell. And I told the guy, "Hey, you're smoking tobacco." And he's like, "This is not tobacco." I was like, "I know tobacco. My parents smoke tobacco all the time. They've been smoking tobacco since I was like 10. And I asked them, "What are you doing?" "Oh, this is tobacco." So for me, that smell of weed is tobacco. So my friend told me, that's how he broke the news. Your parents weren't smoking tobacco. And I was like, "What?" "This is marijuana." I was like, "What?" My parents have been smoking weed all this time. It was great. I thought it was just funny.
I had a similar experience like that, but different.
How'd it go?
So I always knew I never had a dad in my life.
Okay.
When the dad was born, right?
He was just out of the picture?
I was out of the picture,
okay.
Right? Always. So my sisters, of course, with my stepdad, but I really, from day one, I knew he was my stepdad, that he was never my father. So I just thought my mom got pregnant. She was like Virgen de Guadalupe, right? Right? So
Like Santa Claus.
that was Santa Claus, right?
Virgen Maria.
La Virgen Maria. I'm sorry, no disrespect. And so I was in, I think, fourth grade. And my
Which is
friend,
what age here? Like 10 or older?
no, younger.
Younger?
Yeah,
Oh,
9 maybe.
Emilio's 8 and he's in 3rd grade.
third. So 9. 4th grade?
Maybe, yeah, maybe 10, 11.
Okay.
You know, and my friend's like, he goes, oh, you don't have a dad. And he goes, oh, I don't know how it kept it like, say, like, no, you need a guy to make it. I'm like, no, I was born by myself. You don't need a guy.
I was on the confidence.
I was born with myself, right? And I was
my mom
arguing with
didn't
them.
need nobody.
And I went home. I'm like, Mom, look, my friend said, and mom was like, oh, tan pendejos.
Oh,
Right?
no.
I didn't find out until years later. I was like, I went from the same friends from kindergarten. I went all the way to high school with.
Uh-huh.
In high school, I'm like, yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
But that was my thing. I was like, no, I was just born like this. It was just boom.
me, yeah.
There was pollen in the air.
It's funny how those things come up. 'Cause right now, G was born by a C-section, and Ali tells him, it's like, you were in my stomach. She's like so rough with this story. So little G, when they ask him at school, and he's only in kindergarten, he's 5, and the other day he's like, none of my friends believe me that my mom got her stomach cut up and for me to be out. They don't believe me. I'm like, it might be a little too real for these 5-year-old kids.
Yeah.
So we struggle with that shit. And even we've talked about this on the podcast before with the music. We listen to Prof full volume many times. And not only Prof, because that's in English. In Spanish, reggaeton, they talk about all the time. And I have my kid, tetita, culito, tetita. And I'm like, that's what, I don't know how to change. I don't know.
That's one thing I can't do even with my girls that are in high school. If there's a certain song, I change it off. I'll tell them to turn it off. I'm like, I don't want to.
You don't want.
I don't want them hearing it or them. My freshman, she listens to some hardcore gangster rap. I'm like, turn that off. Like who raised you?
It's crazy. Well, that's see this
Conmigo, we bump the same.
There you go. Hey, that's cool to have that balance, though. That's cool. This is what I went through with my cousin from Southern California. They're from Peru. A couple from Peru. So they're both Peruvian. My cousin and his wife, they're both Peruvian, and they had 2 kids, Peruvian, in Southern California.
So the kids are Peruvian too?
Yeah.
From your Peruvian cousins?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were born in this. No, but because sometimes it's me and Ali, right? So they're half Peruvian.
Oh,
I'm saying they're both
yeah.
Peruvian, married from Peru. Yeah.
And the kids are Peruvian too?
What do you think?
Oh.
Tell me.
I hate it.
Are you not Mexican? You're not Mexican because you were born here, right? You're not
I'm Mexican.
No, you're not.
I am Mexican.
No, you're not. You're
I'm
American.
Mexican.
Hey, American.
It was a joke.
No. I'm messing with you. I'm messing back.
I'm Mexican.
Yeah, so these 2 kids, I always ask them because I love music. It's like, what kind of stuff are you guys into? And up until they were like 9, they tell me, and now they don't. And then one day I was like, hey, you liking this? Are you liking that? And the younger brother was like, you don't know what he's up to. And I'm like, just tell me. Bro, it was bad. So I'm like, LA gangster, like Cholo.
Yeah.
I'll shoot you in the face. I'll rape your family. I'm like, what the? And my cousin, so oblivious, is like, no, they only like what I like. They like Bob Marley and AC/DC. When you're there, it's like, how naive are you, bro? When you're not there, they listen to other stuff. It's crazy because now that I look back, like when I discovered Molotov, going back to Molotov, their lyrics are so raw. And I was at like 14, 15 singing this shit out.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And yet, this is how old school, going back to this, we're gonna strike a nerve. Homophobic. Back in the day, things was.
He brought it up, not me.
My
He
dad never corrected me if I was thinking a song where, okay, the gay should die or this stuff. No problem. One day I was singing, I think it was Gloria Trevi or Alejandra Guzman, which they were big in Peru. So it's singing lyrics from a girl's perspective, and I was just singing. And my dad was like, don't sing that.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? Because that's a girl saying, I love you to a boy. I think it was like one of those songs, like romantic songs, like se fue, me dejó solo su veneno. And somewhere in the lyrics it was like, porque lo extraño a él, you know? And he's like, hey, well, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So he didn't care what songs about killing people or like, you know, fuck your mother and all of that. But if you're singing from the girl's perspective, hey, hold on there, hold on.
Sometimes I had to catch myself because I was singing like Carter B, I'm like, tickle my things back. I'm like, wait, no. No. But yeah,
you see, we're evolved past that. But this is the thing. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was in the head. But yes. I'm trying to find it. No, I'm not gonna find it. Yeah. It's gone. Bye.
But I did not get into music until high school. Like maybe.
Yeah, you told me this.
Summer,
you told me this. Yeah.
So all that's like I don't feel comfortable listening to that kind of song with my kids because I was never around that environment where it was okay to express it to you know what I'm saying.
It's still a conflict for me because some part of me is like I want them to know like good music and diverse music, but at the same point it's like, am I just gonna show them certain parts? At some point, definitely the videos, like that song that I was telling you on the other episode a couple of weeks ago, Rebota from Huayna, the whole video, he's talking about tetita culito, tetita culito, tetita culito, and the whole video is that.
Yeah.
It's this girl showing their boobs and showing their butt. And little G, when he was 2, he was dancing to this, and we didn't, because he didn't connect yet, he watched the video and danced, and I was like, that's fine. But when he was 4, he's like, we're like, maybe we just listen to the song, we don't watch the video, you know? Yeah. But at this point, now he's almost 6, it's like, he sings that shit. There's that Residente song that is called Flow Hijo de Puta.
He's fucking around though.
Flow Hijo de Puta. This is no flow, hijo de puta. Yo te traigo un flow, hijo de puta. And the whole song is talking about drugs and all. Hey.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
wrap it up. All right, so Happy New Year's.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's.
Los Reyes, la bajada de Reyes, el ratón.
El ratón. Make sure you get the candy and cookies.
There you go.
Until next time. Okay. What?
No.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Until next time, mi gente. Choo!
Los vidrios.
2024, big year.
Big year. Whoop, whoop.
I didn't say that. He said that. Don't get us canceled before we can get popping.